Who do you trust online and what do you trust online? Reuters just released their 2025 digital news survey. They surveyed 100,000 people in 48 countries, so it's an incredibly representative sample. And here are some of their findings. 50% of respondents are worried about their ability to tell real news from fake news online. And that number is actually at 73% here in the United States and in Africa. The lowest percentages were in Western Europe at 46%. So that's still almost half of people who just don't know what's true or not. And that is not a good thing, I think, in the modern world. News avoidance is another topic that it speaks to where we are as a society globally. We've reached record highs of news avoidance in many countries. That includes Bulgaria, Turkey, and Greece. The lowest level, so meaning people aren't trying to avoid the news, is in the Nordics, Taiwan, and Japan. Video has very clearly become the dominant medium for news consumption. Social video consumption has actually risen globally from 52% in 2020 to 65% this year. Video news consumption has jumped from 67% to 75% overall. Another area of focus in this had to do with young people. One of the things that I think is so sad, but hopefully it's a harbinger of opportunities for news organizations too, is that young people around the world feel overwhelmed and alienated when it comes to the news. News podcasts continue to gain popularity, particularly in the US, especially when it comes to understanding topics with depth and context. But monetization is still a challenge in many areas. Referral traffic from Facebook has collapsed, and same from the former Twitter. We've talked about this in last week's episode, that this demise is likely to be exacerbated by changes that Google has just made to roll out its AI mode feature. And another sad data point is that in the United States, since 2005, more than 3,000 local papers have closed. Young Americans are turning to AI chatbots for news discovery. And that's also raising concerns about accuracy, about transparency, about trust. Most consumers still, at the end of the day, especially young people, really do prefer to have human judgment. The finding in this report is that young people in particular were not comfortable with AI-only news. People wanted to see some efficiency and some of the positive attributes of AI, but they were unwilling to just trust everything to the robots. I think that is a really good thing for all of us, to stay connected to human information and to use technical improvements and optimizations when they make sense. So where does this leave us?